Hey, church family. One question that believers sometimes ask is, if I've been saved, why am I still tempted? The expectation is that if I'm saved, that I'll no longer experience temptation. But the truth is, as followers of Christ, we will still face temptations, invitations to follow something or someone other than Jesus. As we turn to Judges 3 today, we get a glimpse as to why God allows us to experience temptations and trials in life. At this point in the story, the Israelites have conquered and settled the promised land. But in verse 1, we learn that there's still something amiss. The Lord left several pockets of nations among the Israelites in the promised land. Philistines, Canaanites, Sidonians, and Hivites remained among the Israelites. In verse 4, the author of Judges shares why God allowed these foreign nations to remain. He writes, "They were for the testing of Israel, to know whether Israel would obey the commandments of the Lord which he commanded their fathers by the hand of Moses." God left the foreign nations among his people to test them, to see who they would follow, God or someone or something else. In the same way, God allows us to face temptations to test us, to see who we will follow, God or someone or something else. As the book of Judges unfolds, we will see that the Israelites often chose to follow someone or something else other than God, and those choices had significant consequences. As believers faced with temptation, we also have to choose who we will follow. If we choose to follow someone or something other than God, we will reap the deadly consequences of our choices. But if we choose to follow God, we will reap life and peace. The next time you are tempted, recognize it as a test. Pre-decide now that when you face that test, you will choose to follow God in that moment. As you make those choices over and over again, you will reap the life and peace that comes only from following Christ. Enjoy your time with him today.